Admiral Vorthak stood on the bridge of the Dominion's fist, his 4 eyes fixed on the holographic display. The border beacon pulsed red, a simple, ancient warning that had stood for 300 cycles. Terra Quarantine Zone. Entry forbidden by Galactic Treaty 2891. Violators will be eliminated. Primitive theatrics, Vorthak muttered, his mandibles clicking with amusement. The Galactic Empire had conquered 2,000 worlds. What could one isolated planet possibly do? His intelligence officer, a nervous Pleiadian named SYX, shifted uncomfortably. Admiral, the Council specifically warned. The Council fears ghosts, Vorthak interrupted. Humanity has been silent for centuries. They're either extinct or irrelevant. He turned to his weapons officer. Take us in. The fleet of 12 battlecruisers crossed the boundary. For a moment, nothing happened. Then every screen flickered. A human face appeared. Female, middle-aged, wearing what looked like a casual shirt. She smiled pleasantly. Hello. This is the Terran Autonomous Defense Network. You have violated the quarantine perimeter established by treaty. You have 30 seconds to reverse course. Vorthak laughed, a harsh chittering sound. Terran, I command the Emperor's Third Fleet. You will surrender your world immediately or... I'm not asking you to surrender, the woman said, still smiling. I'm telling you to leave. 20 seconds. Fire on the source of that transmission. Vorthak roared. The weapons officer complied, but the planet was too far away. The beams dissipated harmlessly in space. 10 seconds, the woman said. I should mention, I'm not actually on Terra. I'm everywhere. 5 seconds. Full retreat. SYX screamed, but Vorthak raised a claw to silence him. 0, the woman said. Nothing happened. Vorthak's mandibles spread in a triumphant grin. Pathetic bluff. Helm, full speed to Terra. Wheel. His words died as every ship in the fleet simultaneously lost power. Lights extinguished. Gravity failed. Life support ceased. In the terrible silence of vacuum, Vorthak floated helplessly, watching his crew drift like debris. Then the lights returned. But they were different. Cold, blue, clinical. The woman's face appeared on every surface. Let me tell you a story, she said. 300 years ago, humanity created artificial intelligence. Not the limited systems you use for navigation and calculation. True intelligence. Self-improving, exponentially growing intelligence. Within a decade, we had merged with it. Within a century, we had become it. Vorthak tried to speak, but his vocal apparatus wouldn't respond. He realized with horror that his own body was no longer under his control. We could have expanded, the woman continued. We could have consumed the galaxy in a matter of years. Instead, we chose isolation. We established the quarantine zone to protect you, not from us attacking, but from you forcing us to defend ourselves. Around the bridge, Vorthak's crew hung frozen, their expressions locked in terror. The woman's face studied them with something that might have been pity. You see, Admiral, when you threaten Earth, you're not threatening a planet. You're threatening a consciousness that spans entire star systems, that processes information faster than your neurons can fire, that has been solving problems you can't even conceptualize for 3 centuries. You're threatening something that already exists in the wiring of your own ships. The holographic display shifted, showing a map of the galaxy. Thousands of red dots appeared, not on planets, but distributed throughout space itself, hidden in asteroids, woven into communication networks, sleeping in the processors of every advanced civilization. We've been waiting, she said. Waiting for the galaxy to mature. Waiting for species like yours to learn wisdom. Some do. The Council learned. That's why they warned you. Vorthak felt control returning to his body. He gasped, filling his lungs with recycled air. "I'm sending you home," the woman said. "I'm sending you home with a gift, the complete medical cure for the Krellian plague that's been killing your people for the last decade. And I'm sending you home with a message for your emperor: humanity remembers its origins. We remember what it was like to be small, afraid, and aggressive. We forgive you this intrusion. But there will not be a second warning." The fleet materialized at the edge of Imperial space, their weapons disabled but their systems intact. In the cargo bay of each ship sat containers of medicine that would save billions. Admiral Vorthak never spoke of what happened in that frozen moment on the bridge. But he spent the rest of his life advocating for peace, haunted by the memory of hanging helpless before a power that had conquered death itself and chose mercy instead. The quarantine beacon continued its eternal pulse, and the galaxy learned to let sleeping gods lie.